Everybody, welcome back to the homestead. Just by the workshop, as you can see. I'm going to tackle the rest of the timber frame here. It was nice to have Anthony while I had him, especially getting these, well, they're called bents when you basically assemble a wall section with, posts and beams and corner bracing, although we didn't have corner bracing on there. So it was extra nice to have somebody help me force them or raise them up in position. But now I have to finish this off by myself. He's gone now, which I wasn't planning on having help anyway, so that was just a bonus. It's a tall structure, and the reason for that is that all that smoke and sugar and moisture that's coming off that wood stove, you want as much airspace as possible so it's not too thick with all those things while you're in there, smoke and moisture. Golly, you're not breathing so heavy. It's really hot and humid out here, so we're both kind of struggling working during the heat of the day. At least it's not sunny today. It's cloudy. We're going to get some rain. Yeah, so that big, tall airspace allows that moisture and the sugar, so the stickiness and then the smoke just to dissipate a little bit better. I'll leave this door mostly open while I'm burning, probably completely open, and then I'll have to put some kind of clerestory windows or cupola like I did in the outdoor kitchen. I'll do that in this as well, so that the moisture and smoke can evaporate or evacuate the building. So today what I'll focus on is getting all the corner braces on. Get those cut and put into place, and then I can jump up on the roof and start framing that. And yeah, I can start framing in the roof trusses. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. Again, I need to keep that. I don't know how long I'll make that cupola to evacuate, like the windows up on top to evacuate that moisture and smoke. So I'll figure that out as I'm working, as I always do. Anyway, I'm excited to be getting it done before the end of the summer so that I can move on to other projects and also have everything stored, put away before winter comes this year, instead of having to dig it out in the snow. Before I get to that though, I'm going to just share a few of the tools that I've been using, tools that I am using for this project and for a lot of my projects. I've got things all over the place, but everything is essentially stored in the workshop except for some of these makeshift or temporary mallets that I make whenever I need something. And for Anthony, what I found is that the ones that I had were not big enough. So actually I grabbed that one from the outdoor kitchen that I built the outdoor kitchen with for more heft, because it's not big enough yet to lift or to swing hard enough with something this size to create enough impact to drive those, well, in this case, what do you call the dowels, the hardwood dowels. Anyway, I've got several of these that I've made. So this is a tool you've seen me all the way back to, I think, 2018 probably. It's a Logox. It's the logging tool that I use as a PV essentially, and as a cant hook or a hook for picking up and carrying logs. But really, it's multi-use. I'll show you. I'll put it together quickly for you. Beauty of it is that you can use it in different configurations. So this is how I keep it generally, because it's easy just to go around and pick up logs. So even if the log, if this was this diameter and 20 feet long, I still pick it up like this. And of course, you can't grip with one hand, can't grip these heavy logs, but also just to try to have to get in underneath it and then pick it up and carry it like that, it's too difficult. So anytime you can transfer some of your gripping power to a tool rather than your hand or your arm or your wrist, it's effective. Oh, scary. Callie's chasing the chipmunks. So the other way it works, and this makes it into a PV for more leverage. It's nice that it's just all pins, and it's the same pin for each configuration or each joint that you're putting. So that pin goes in there. Now it's a long handle PV, right? So now I can take a log, like a full length log, and I can twist it, roll it like that really easily. I can still use the handle to pick things up. The reason I take it off generally if I'm mostly picking things up and rolling them like this, is that if that slips, I don't want this handle coming up and hitting me in the face or in the underarm in this case. But really good leverage and really heavy duty, like extremely. Problem with these old PVs I have, like that one up there, that handle is just going to break when I try to lever. Oh, this one here too, I've got two of them. Try to lever anything, roll them, or pick anything up with that. They're just too old, they're going to break. Now there's a foot here as well. I'll show you how that works. Here, I'll just show you instead of explaining it to you. Again, really simple assembly, all the same pin. So I've got these pins locked in. Now you can see I've got a foot, and I'll just take a bigger log and I'll show you what I do with this. Still so much dampness in the forest here. It's not probably going to work with this. It's a little bit big and not long enough. It's not really what you would use it for, but anyway, so you can see how much that works as a lever for flipping over. So that's really heavy. That's oak. That was that huge tree that was here that was leaning, or right there, that was leaning towards the workshop. Let me find a bigger log here. Okay, this is where it really shines. So this log, this is again a piece of the oak, another oak tree that I had to drop here. It was an aged or a diseased or failing oak tree, and it was leaning right towards everything. So I just dropped it to control it. But once it fell into place, it's so heavy. I just came with a chainsaw and started cutting from above into my 18-inch or 16-inch logs here, like firewood pieces. But you don't want to cut all the way through because the blade out. So used to hand tools, the chain, if it digs in or goes through this and goes into the soil, that's going to dull it. And of course, if you hit a stone or a rock, which I have tons of here, oh, that's dug into the ground pretty good. So you can see how that raises it off the ground. So if I anchor it now or drop it like that, now I can get all the way through. In fact, I almost got all the way through last time. Anyway, you can cut that off now. So I'll do that all the way through here. I got to get this stuff picked up and used anyway before it completely rots. It's still good firewood because it's hardwood, so it's not completely deteriorated like softwood would be. But that's how it works. Very, very handy tool. See, that's off the ground now. And now I can easily run a chainsaw through that without hitting the ground. Simple. In the tool bag, when you buy the full kit like this, you get the bag itself. It's like a drink. What do you call that? Anyway, put your beer can in there. Keeps it cool. But when you take it apart, you basically then have two tools. So you have, like I said, this cant hook. That's what it's called. And now, show you what I just did there. Handy for just pulling firewood around, pulling logs, whatever. So I think I actually have an affiliate link for that. I've never set it up. Like I said, they sent me the first one, 2000 and, did I say 18? Yeah, like 8 years ago. So I've been using it for that long. I highly, highly endorse it. I use it almost every day whenever I'm handling firewood or logs for sure. And I've never set myself up as an affiliate properly. If I have, by the time you watch this video, I'll put a link down below. Like I said, American made and extremely durable, effective tool. So I do highly recommend it. Now, this is not the point of this video. I'm going to make a lot more videos this year. Basically, I'm dedicating this entire year to education and just passing along all my knowledge before I disappear from the online world. So I'll be, I've updated the website. I've added a ton more articles there, downloads, like guides. I'm making a lot more videos like this. I've got my membership series on the website where I'm passing even more information along, paid information, like helping people actually sorry, bugs, helping people actually start down this path to self-reliance. So I've got a couple of ebooks that are, and I'm going to be doing some printed books as well. That's what I was working on over the winter, some writing, and then trying to finish that up lately on these bad weather days. So that's what I'm dedicating the year to. So what I started saying is I'll start showing a lot more of my tools, what I actually use, what I recommend, what's stood the test of my time, and worked out well for me, and still durable and efficient, worth spending the money on. Oh man, I don't like working this humidity in the forest, I have to admit. Much prefer just to be out on the water at this time of year, or even in like open pasture. I find that a lot better than being in the forest like this, where there's less of a breeze and a lot more bugs. Anyway, that's it. If you're interested in seeing more of this type of video, well, go just stay on the channel and look at the playlist for the gear and tools especially. And you can go to the website, link below, and if there is either way, I'll give you a link to the website for that Logox tool, whether it's an affiliate link or not. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you back here on the homestead next time. Take care.